All right, here's my camp shower setup. It's CampFlux, propane and battery powered, in combination with an RV pressure water pump that you have to get. So all that works on demand, so you don't use hardly any water, and when you do use it, it's the temperature that you like. All those are great bonuses. So here's the setup. Start with the Jackery right here. I actually have the smallest Jackery that they make, plenty to power this. I put a long extension cord wired into the pump, and this is a CampFlux 3.5 amp on-demand water pump. Plenty enough for what we're doing. And then a 7.5 gallon jug of water, which can give you several showers off of this. So one tube goes directly in there, and you want to have the pump very close to that. The pump doesn't do so great on suction, but it does great on pressure. So if you have your pump far away from the bottle, you're requiring the pump to do a lot of suction, and it kind of cavitates a little bit. So putting the pump right here, I just made a little bracket that clips in there. Real small propane tank. You hardly use any propane with this at all. It comes with the connector valve here. And then, of course, the positive pressure comes up from the pump, and the propane comes up and plugs right in. These are quick disconnects. And then it comes out as hot, right into your shower head. And it's actually pretty good shower head. Looks like laser drilled holes on it, and you're on and off, so you're not running it the whole time. So the pump senses automatically when it needs pressure. So basically when you turn this on, the pressure drops, the pump starts running, and then the CampFlux will automatically, with the batteries installed, will light the propane heater and run the water through a heat exchanger. So you have the ability of changing your temperature and your water flow rate, just a small regulator inside the CampFlux. And then I hang it right here on my roof rack. The top needs to be pretty well ventilated because that's where the heat exchanger is. I just threw a little piece of wood together and made a bracket, like a lever bracket I clip into the roof rack, and I just hang it off the side of the truck. Another thing that becomes really helpful is some kind of a shower pan. Obviously, you're going to be on dirt all the time. So by having a shower pan, you can actually get clean and have a chair with all your stuff. And then one of these tents, if you want to use one of these pop-up tents. Sorry about that noise here. Clearly not alone today. But these pop-up tents are great if it's really cold or windy, or even in the case like today, we have a lot of bugs outside and you're cleaning up. You might want to use a pop-up tent, but I'm perfectly fine just showering right here next to the truck. And the key to this is be organized. Have everything you need before you start. So I have my soap, my scrunchies, all that kind of stuff. I have my extra clothes. The Jackery is set far away from any water, so as you're taking a shower, you don't want to get that wet. And a little bit of a slope here, so the water just will seep into the ground. You're not using much anyway. But yeah, that's my setup for the CampFlux on-demand hot water shower out in, I mean, you can't beat this. Look at that view. It's just incredible. This is what my bathroom is going to look like here in just a few minutes. And literally one motorcycler drove by, and that's about it for today. So there you go. That's what we have.